Judds were named the top vocal duet this year by the Academy of Country Music.
Growing up, we're living in poverty. We go from welfare to millionaire. That is just not normal. I was 17, 18 years old. I was on a bus with my mom.
I'd like for everyone in America to live on a bus with their mother. There's a lot of resentment.
Do we have our issues? Absolutely. She's incredibly hard on me. Has been my entire life.
In 1990, doctors gave Naomi Judd 3 years to live.
I was diagnosed with hepatitis C. You think your life's over. There was no cure. She leaves the road. I continue on reluctantly. Now I have what they call survivor's guilt.
I had to go to you and say about your weight. Thanks for bringing that up.
For me, it started when I was really famous and really alone. I've never felt worthy of my success. I ate to sort of stuff down those feelings, and the next thing I know,
this is an issue. This is a problem.
In my short life, I've had a lot of experience of hitting bottom.
She didn't know her biological father. I was harboring the secret.
I think not just finding out, but having been lied to for 3 decades.
We have 2 different fathers. I didn't know that till I was 30.
You know, there's so many painful memories we have. So I had both agony and ecstasy about the tour. Is it going to help her? Is it going to help me? Or is it going to absolutely destroy our relationship? Is it
Oh my God, what year is it? It's 1984, except that I'm the boss this time.
You are. It's your show, and
That's
I'm
right.
very honored to be a guest.
So it's been 10 years, and I'm going on tour with my mom. I think we'll do 18 cities in 24 days. It's insane.
So wife asked me to go on tour with her, and I was kind of dazzled for a minute, and I said, absolutely. Because there was in a flash, I knew that it was a time for us to have a second chance together. Sound check, oh, I know this place. Been here a million times with the Judds, but today's a brand new thing.
Well, back 10 years ago, we were so busy being sheroes and inspirational figures that we just would come home and sort of, vomit all our stuff on each other. There was something really missing in that we would give the kindness to strangers, but we kind of forgot to give it to each other. I always had a voice on stage, but I don't know that I had one off, because it was always, you're the mom, you honor your parent, and so I rebelled.
Lord knows before I was a ferocious mountain lion kind of mom. I feel bad about how hard I was on Winona. I felt terrible. I was horrible. I didn't know any better. When I hung up the phone for saying yes, I'll do it, I almost had a panic attack, because then I thought, oh my God. We've worked so long and hard to have a certain image about being inspirational, and I thought, we could blow it all to kingdom come.
Mom and I did used to fight a lot. Back in those days, the manipulation was so bad at times that I literally refused to speak to her, for months at a time.
Before we introduce the Queen, I just want to say it's just extraordinary to have Winona Alona bring this all back full circle. I believe there was a period of estrangement, if you will. I was terrified I'd lose her.
What I want to get out of the next 6 weeks is, for me, it's just getting through without breaking the spirit of my mom. I just want to make it through without being unkind and ungrateful.
Thank you.
Okay, you kids, do you want to do it in order and pretend like we know what we're doing? So I come out on stage, Mom, you know the drill, right? And I come out and stand in front of my guitar alone. And I don't know at what point they'll place you. We'll have to work out the timing of that, of when you're up here. Where's Art?
Real quickly, on this song, this is where I make my entrance. Okay, Art, here's the idea. Wise out first. What about, like in Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, where they carry Madonna out?
I don't want them to carry you. It's such a sentimental song.
It's not a sentimental song.
Are you kidding? There's no way. That's a bunch of crap. No.
Remember, you're going to be backlit. Everybody's going to be dark. Am I right? And she's going to be backlit.
Yeah.
Kind of. You'll be kind
I don't
of
know what
looking.
you're talking about. One at a time, please.
You're going to be there, backlit, looking down on her, like being a real proud mother. In other words, while she sings the first verse.
Pretty corny.
And
I really like the idea of having the guys escort me out.
Time out before we get into all this. We have to remember what the original idea was, for you to be still until it's time for you to come down and sing.
Exactly.
Okay. That doesn't mean a lot of activity and a lot of carrying and flowing. So if we do all that, there's going to be distraction, and I don't like it. This is the very first thing that this audience is going to see. I think it's too much.
Okay.
Right, Don?
Keep it above the belt.
What? What was I saying that was so brilliant?
You said, to your mom.
She's in front of everybody. We're doing a group meeting. She goes, I just want everyone to know how grateful I am to be a guest. She's going, where's Ted? I'm going to give him a noogie.
Ted is like our life coach. I honestly don't know where we'd be without him, so we're taking him on the road. That was part of the deal. I'll go if I can take Ted. So appropriate, we're on a couch. You let me tell you about my childhood?
I'd like to refer to him as a lifeline.
The good news.
Ted Klontz and I met in 2003. I started working with him then, both with Mom and individually. So he's been in our lives for 7 years. Ted comes out and we are able to reason together. But the situation at hand is we're a work in progress.
How are you feeling right now?
The reason I see between the two of you.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you feel?
He's been there longer than you have. He's been there 30 years. In our first few years, we were still on the Juddmobile. We were completely at the mercy of our emotions. You know, if Winona said, the sky is blue, and I said, no, there's clouds, I mean, it just would have...
So you ready?
I'm ready in this moment.
I hear you've been doing good things.
Don't tell her I said anything.
I just said it.
But tell me what I did right.
No, I just told him what a joy you've been.
Huh.
You know, one of the things that they've been working on really hard for the last 4 or 5 years is improving the quality of their relationship. I don't think they ever had in mind they would ever come back together again.
Thank you for one of the things that you taught us to do, which we had no idea about, was affirming each other when we do something right.
Appreciations
So that's
and
pretty cool.
affirmations.
That's pretty darn cool.
So far, even though we're very early in the project, there have been moments when they, both dug in, and there's something that I talked to Naomi about that's true for all moms and dads, is that we cast a really big shadow. If I were Winona, one of my fears would be I'm going to go under the shadow again. And we have 2 alpha females here, and if they can find a way to be together, this will be a good time.
We better go work.
Yep. I've had enough of this crap. I'm beautiful. I'm talented. And darn it, people like me.
I think my whole life I've wanted land. The Judds were farmers. The reason I was instantly attracted to this piece of property was you've got pastures and then you have really high hills and lots of creeks. There's something about the coziness of Peaceful Valley, just the way that it's set, the fact that Ashley is literally, because I timed it recently, from my gate to her house is 60 seconds, meaning I can walk. And then Y's over the hill.
Peaceful Valley represents Mom's property, and I've yet to name mine because I'm waiting for the next chapter of my life. After Mom bought her 500 acres, I came and saw it and just freaked because it was so beautiful, and I bought property adjoining. I knew the this is where I'm meant to be buried kind of thing. It was a no-brainer. And shortly thereafter, I gave Ashley 5 acres in the house that's on the property, sort of as a way of letting her know, I wanted her near me. And though there's conflict, I've always had this dream, this vision of the 3 of us healing together and ending up here once we all decide to come home to the farm and sit on the back porch and drink tea and visit.
I'm looking for pictures for the show. What year was this? 78? This kills me. Absolutely kills me.
This is Del Rio Pike.
You would do the hee-haw honey thing and say, hey, honey, take a picture of me hanging clothes on the lines.